Hello everyone. Let's continue chapter 16, that is light. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is power of accommodation. So what is power of accommodation? It is the ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length, or we can say in this manner, it is the ability of the eye to focus on nearby and distant objects. So, the power of accommodation is greatest in the case of a child and decreases with advancing age. There is a limit to the eye's power of accommodation. It can accommodate to see distant objects clearly, but if the object is too close to the eye, it is not distinctly visible. So, the minimum distance at which objects can be seen more distinctly without strain is called least distance of distinct vision. For a normal eye, LDDV is 25 cm, or we can say the near point of a normal human eye is at a distance of 25 cm from the eye. The near point of the eye is the nearest point up to which the eye can see an object distinctly without any strain. So here you can see a picture in which a person is able to see the near object, then a far object. So what is the far point of the eye? The far point of the eye refers to the farthest point from the eye at which an object can be seen clearly. The far point of a normal eye is at infinity. Thus, the range of vision of a normal human eye is from infinity to about 25 cm in front of the eye. So here you can see a person is observing an object at infinity. When we see an object at a far distance, the ciliary muscles are relaxed and hence the eye lens becomes long and thin so that its focal length increases. In this case, the eye lens will focus light rays from far distance on the retina. In the second picture, a person is able to see the nearby object. So when we see a nearby object, the ciliary muscles contract and make the lens short and round so that the focal length of the lens decreases. In this case, light rays from nearby objects are focused on the retina. So, next we come to the topic defects of eye. So, some people can see nearby objects clearly but cannot see distant objects clearly. Some person can see distant object clearly but cannot see nearby objects. Sometimes in old age people cannot see clearly. So all these come under defects of vision and we are going to discuss it one by one. So the first defect of vision is myopia. Myopia or short-sightedness is a defect of the eye in which the vision of nearby object is clear while the vision of distant object is unclear. In this type of defect, image from distant objects will be formed just in front of the retina, whereas the image of the near objects will be formed exactly on the retina. So, this defect in the vision can be corrected by using concave lens of appropriate power. So here in this picture you can see the normal vision, that the image of faraway object is clear and it is forming on the retina. In the second picture you can see a person having myopia and the image is formed in front of the retina. So how it is corrected? It is corrected by using concave lens, and you can see in the third picture the concave lens is there. So it is the image formed is on the retina. Next defect of vision is hypermetropia or far-sightedness. It is a defect of the eye in which the vision of distant objects is clear, while vision of nearby objects is unclear. In this type of defect, the image of nearby objects will be formed beyond the retina, whereas the image of the distant objects will be formed exactly on the retina. So this defect in the vision can be corrected by using convex lens of appropriate power. So in the first picture you can see that a person is able to see the object, but the image is forming behind the retina. But when it is corrected by using convex lens, the image comes on the retina. So here you can compare the vision disorders. You can see the normal vision in the first picture and the image is formed on the retina. In the second picture it is a myopic eye and the image is formed in front of the retina. In the third picture you can see the image is formed behind the retina. Next type of defect is cataract. So what is cataract? So the crystalline lens becomes milky and cloudy at an old age, and this is due to the formation of a membrane over it. This defect decreases the vision of the eye gradually. This condition is called cataract, and this causes partial or complete loss of vision. It is possible to restore vision through a cataract surgery. Next defect is astigmatism. It is a defect in the outer curvature of the surface of the eye that causes the vision to become distorted. A person suffering with astigmatism cannot focus on both horizontal and vertical lines simultaneously. This defect is caused due to the change in the shape of the cornea. This defect is corrected using cylindrical lenses of appropriate power. Hello everyone, let's continue chapter 16, that is light. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is visually challenged people. All humans are not so lucky as to see the beautiful world with their eyes. Some may have a very limited vision, while others may not have the sensation of vision at all, right from their birth. Or some may lose their sight due to a disease, infection, accident, or some other natural cause. These people who are unable to see the world are called visually challenged people. The other senses of these people, like touch, smell, and hearing, are very strong. They normally have a feel of their surroundings by touching, smelling, or hearing sounds. There was no possibility of being able to read or write for the visually challenged people until a French, Louis Braille, developed a method for reading and writing. Louis Braille himself went blind at an age of 3 years. He developed a different way to read and write for those who could not see. So, a Braille is a written language in which characters like letters, numbers, and punctuation marks are represented using patterns of raised dots. The visually impaired persons recognize words written on the Braille sheet by touching the patterns of dots. These dots are raised slightly to make it easier to touch. Braille codes are available for languages, mathematics, and scientific notation. So, Braille system is a system used by visually challenged persons, that is blind persons, to read and write. It has 63 dot patterns which represent alphabets, common words, or signs. The dots are arranged in cells of 2 vertical rows of 3 dots each. Each dots are raised slightly so the words can be recognized by touching. Hello everyone. Let's continue chapter 16, that is light. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is care of your eyes. So, we must take proper care of our eyes. We should take precautions to protect our eyes and maintain healthy eyesight. Our vision plays a major role in our life, and caring for our eyes is very important for a healthy and happy life. So, we have to maintain a nutritious diet also to keep our vision healthy. So first is, you should have regular checkup for your eyes. If there is any problem, you should go to an eye specialist. If advised, use suitable spectacles. Next is, wash your eyes frequently with clean water, at least 2 or 3 times a day. Always read at a normal distance for a vision. Do not read by bringing your book too close to your eyes or keeping it too far. Always read under proper light. You should never look directly into a very bright source of light like the sun. It can damage the retina of the eye. You should never rub your eyes if some particles of dust go into your eyes. If it happens, then you should wash your eyes with clean water. In case there is no improvement, you should immediately visit a doctor. Then, do not read in a moving vehicle. Next is, avoid watching television or working on the computer for long sessions. Always take a break to rest your eyes. Next is, we should eat a diet rich in vitamin A because its deficiency is responsible for many ailments of the eye. Carrots, fish, green vegetables, eggs, fruits, and milk are rich in vitamin A.